Hello, welcome everybody. This is Dr. Bolat, board certified physician in cardiology, interventional cardiology, and internal medicine. I am here to help you with all the information you need for your heart health and informing you about all the latest treatments in medicine and cardiology. If you are new to this channel, then definitely consider hitting the subscribe button below and switch on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos that I post. For my international viewers outside the United States, you can get translated subtitles of this video by pressing the closed caption CC button on the upper right part of your mobile device screen and selecting your preferred language from the settings. Research over the years showed that about 50% of adults in the United States make New Year's recommendations and resolutions. It is human nature to look for change and improvement. And every year on New Year's Eve, millions of people declare their improvement resolutions for the coming new year. Studies have shown that those who set New Year resolutions are 10 times more likely to change their behavior than those who don't. The year 2020 has been a difficult year due to the changes and uncertainty from the COVID-19 pandemic. It is therefore difficult to prioritize New Year resolutions in 2021. I reviewed polls and research published over the past few years, and the top resolutions in individuals aged 18 and older are: number 1, eat healthy. Number 2, lose weight. Number 3, exercise more. Number 4, improve finances. Number 5, quit smoking. And number 6, focus on self. This is a group of resolutions that include stay in touch with family and friends, cut down on stress, sleep more, volunteer, go back to school, travel, and others. In this video, I will concentrate on the top 4 health resolutions. The first 2 are healthy eating and losing weight resolutions. Large prospective epidemiological studies of diet and chronic diseases have facilitated major advances in our understanding of the contribution of diet to the development of disease. Overnutrition leading to overweight and obesity is the single most important dietary factor associated with poor health outcomes. It is associated with premature death as well as increased incidence of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, hypertension, cancer, and other important conditions. There are a number of diet applications for patients to download onto their smartphones and computers and are useful to track and adjust patients' diet according to the clinician's recommendations. These apps include Spark People, Calorie King, MyFitnessPal, Sworkit, Lose It, and others. Carbohydrates should make up to 45 to 65% of the total caloric intake as recommended by the United States dietary guidelines. Several studies have associated diets high in glycemic index with the risk of developing type 2 diabetes mellitus, coronary heart disease, and some cancers. One important way of achieving a healthy diet is to replace carbohydrates having a high glycemic index such as white rice and pancakes with ones with a low glycemic index such as fruits and vegetables. Proteins should make up 15 to 35% of caloric intakes. Individuals should be encouraged to eat a variety of healthy protein-rich foods including fish, lean meat, poultry, eggs, beans, peas, soy products, and unsalted nuts and seeds. Common sources of dietary proteins include whole foods such as meat, fish, eggs, vegetables, and milk, and protein powders such as casein and soy. The source of protein has a differential effect on health. Example, red meats are associated with a modestly increased death rate compared with white meats. Fat should make 20 to 35% of the total caloric intake. The type of fat consumed appears to be more important than the amount of fat. Trans fats contribute to coronary heart disease, while N3 polyunsaturated fats are protective. Trans fatty acids consumption should be kept as low as possible. The major sources of trans fats include margarines and partially hydrogenated vegetable fats. These fats are also present in many processed and fast foods. Consumption of saturated fat should be kept to 10% or less of caloric per day. There is some evidence that long-term consumption of fish oil and N3 fatty acid reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Fiber should amount to 14 grams per 1,000 calories. Patients are advised to replace refined grains such as white rice and white bread with whole grains such as brown rice and whole wheat bread, which have higher fiber content. Increased fiber intake is associated with many health benefits, including a decreased risk of coronary heart disease, reduced cardiovascular and all-cause death, reduced colorectal cancer, reduced stroke, and reduced type 2 diabetes. Exercise more resolution. Regular exercise has been shown to have a wide-ranging health benefits, and there is evidence suggesting a sedentary lifestyle to be a stronger predictor of death than smoking, hypertension, and diabetes. Unfit individuals are 2 to 3 times more likely to die during follow-up compared with their more fit counterparts, regardless of their risk profile, which is 3.2 kilometers. A reasonable total step count goal for adults is 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Regular walking is highly beneficial for most inactive and fit subjects. Quit smoking resolution. Cigarette smoking is the leading preventable cause of mortality. Smokers who quit smoking reduce their risk of developing and dying from tobacco-related diseases. There is clear evidence that a brief, less than 5 minutes clinician advice to quit at each clinic visit can increase smoking abstinence rates, even though not every patient counseled about smoking cessation will be prepared to consider quitting immediately. I personally find that the most important factor of successful stopping smoking is the clear willingness of the individual to stop smoking, and the most successful way is the cold turkey approach, meaning stopping smoking immediately and abruptly rather than gradually reducing the amount of cigarettes smoked in the hope that eventually the individual will stop. We can assist our patients in quitting smoking by prescribing medications to help them achieve that. If you have any question about what I presented to you today or any medical question in general, then subscribe to my channel and share your question in the comments section below and I will reply to you. If you have a question that you would not like to share in public, then subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Dr. Bolad, and then send me a private Twitter direct message and I will reply to you. Please like and share this video with family and friends. This is Dr. Bolad helping you with your heart health. Thanks for watching and talk to you soon.